I'm here on BearsTV with Timmy Allman. Timmy, what's your nickname?
Timmy.
And what's the worst thing you've been called on the field?
I get paid about the skin a lot. I'm pretty white, so I get called a white. You know, things you can't say a lot. White, pale, and just milky and bad names. But yeah, mostly Yarra Valley picking my skin. But besides that, not a lot of sledging.
I'm here with Kimbo Allen, who are part-time host of the Kew TV. Now, Kimbo, what would you say is your current nickname?
Well, Kimbo.
There you go, that's 2 in a row. That question's fallen on a heap, isn't it?
I occasionally get the bow because people are a bit lazy to say Kimbo. But yeah, basically Kimbo.
Riveting, there you go. And what's the worst thing you've been called on a football field that is fine for this camera?
By teammates or the opposition?
Bit of both.
Oh, well, obviously people call me bald every week. Gee, I didn't know that. But teammates just call me Ferret. And very inventive guy from school called me Burley, as in Kimberley.
There you go. Clever from that man. What's he doing now?
I think he mucks out horse stables for a living.
There you go. Plenty of dough in that one, so I can see a very creative man. Thanks, Kimbo. I'm here with the bearded wonder, Richard Israel. Now, Richard, you have there's a bit of an anomaly surrounding you. You don't really have a nickname.
No, we've been searching for one for quite some time. Has the moment arrived, has it?
Well, not really. I'm just thinking, do you have any suggestions that names you want to be called?
There was Falau was floating around a little while ago, which I enjoyed. Although after his recent performances, I don't know whether I want to aspire to that. I don't know. Palestinian conflict. That's pretty long. That's pretty long-winded.
Yeah, it might be a bit on the sophisticated side for some teams as well. If they're listening in, they might,
I see Willie Dell's actually just chipped in there. I think we might perhaps scrap that one. Yeah, I don't know, Barn. I'll have to work on that, actually. I think I'll have to work on
And what's the worst thing you've been called on a football field?
Giraffe? I don't know.
Pretty insulting.
Yeah, I don't arc up too much on the field, so I haven't really incited anything.
I'm here with William Delbridge. Now, William, do you have a nickname that the boys around the club refer to you as?
Probably not. I hear Del a bit, that's about it.
Yeah. So they're just shortening your name there a little bit. That's
not
pretty.
that creative.
And the worst thing you've been called on a football field that we can obviously use?
Probably hungry.
Why is that?
Just a few shots of goal when it probably shouldn't be.
That's not a bad one. Anything. Maybe the fact that Jack Delbridge was BOG for Ivanhoe.
Yeah, all right. Second best Delbridge. I think it was probably the one that was floated around earlier.
That's all right. I think Dean Wall might have copped that back in the day. So, that's all right. You can't go wrong. You're still a Delbridge.
Yeah, I'm proud of that.
Beautiful. Thanks, mate. Now, we're here with Eddie Higgs. Higgsy, do you get any particular nicknames down at the club? Higgsy, of course.
God Particle, that's a jock, or the Higgs bosun, thanks to Jocker. But no, a couple. So Wooly a couple of weeks ago, when I hadn't shaved and I looked a bit rough around the edges, he told me to get a haircut, and then I was having a little. I was telling Concy about it, and Concy said, "Oh, sheephead, kick it to me, sheephead." So. I don't mind the old sheephead.
I'm here with Michael Henderson. Now, Hendo, there was a game in particular you played against Richmond Central, and apparently the boys behind the goals were referring to you as
Dracula. Yeah, right now. I didn't even know because they were saying we wore the Clash strip that day, so they were abusing like number 55 or something. Or Jimmy Cons told me a week later that they'll call number 55 Dracula. I probably heard the comments. But I didn't think much of it because I didn't know I wore 55. And that's really, hasn't gotten past that really, mate.
There you go. And the worst thing, is that the worst thing you've been called on the field, or do you cop a bit?
Cop a bit, but nothing I care about. Forget about it post-game.
Beautiful, there you go. He's tough. Tough internal and external. Very nice. Thanks, Endo. I'm here with Mr. Yusuf over here. And Yusuf, I hear that you're quite the rap star with that. Will Smith, French Prince of Bel-Air. Can you give us a little bit of a rundown?
No.
Come on. Now, what about What's the nickname that you get referred to most around the club?
Probably Cat.
The Cat. How come?
Cat Stevens, used to be his name.
There you go, it all connects. And what's the worst thing you've been called on the field?
Probably nothing, they're too scared to say anything to.
I actually remember I was watching the game on the weekend and I saw you got stuck into a bloke and the coach on the sideline was having a bit of a go about you being an 80s footballer.
Probably too scared. I haven't.
Are you coming for him?
Yeah, next time we meet, I'll take him out.
And what about a little bit of a number to take us out?
Nah, not this week, man.
All about how I got flipped turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute to sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. Yeah. I'm here with Timmy Chunkman. Now, Chunk's a pretty reluctant starter on the BearsTV. He said something about not liking the host or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Now, why do you get called Chunk?
Well, it's a funny story actually. In juniors, good story. In juniors, I was actually quite overweight, and so the fellow classmates thought it would be hilarious to call me Chunky. Lost a lot of sleep over it. Cried myself to sleep most nights.
But you took it on, and now you embrace it.
I do now. Yeah, I'm not quite so chunky anymore, so it's funny these days. A lot of counselling, many nights spent in the psychiatric chair.
You're a good man. And what's the worst thing you've been called on the field? Bar Chunky, of course. We got through that one.
Can't really say too many of the names that you get called on the field, but I don't know. I'd have to think about that one, to be honest.
I'm here with Joey Hamblin, the resident Glenferrie Hotel goer, if you will. Now, why do you go against the sponsor and head to the Glenferrie on a Tuesday night?
Me and my mate Emmett is an Irishman, and we love to hit up the Glen on a Tuesday night. It's we go here for prees, so we do get around the club sponsor early in the night, but Glenferrie is the where all the young ones go. So
very nice. And what nicknames do you get around the club?
I got a few. I got an interesting one from Sammy Heels the other day. It was called me Boots Mum. I'm not sure where that came from, but Joey, Hambo, Joe. So yeah, just run along with it, mate.
There you go. And any in particular come to mind when you're thinking about bad experiences of the opposition having a go at you with a bit of a nickname, bit of a little go at you there?
Oh yeah. I do remember lining up for one. Bloody, I can't remember what he said. Like he had a go at me, or like in my legs or something, like chicken legs or something. But no, it didn't put me too off. Went back and kicked a goal, mate. So showed him what.
Yeah. Did you give him a bit of a go after that?
Yeah. Said, mate, scoreboard. Had a look, and he kept quiet after that. So
the old traditional. Now I might be seeing you next Tuesday when we hit the tiles together. I probably won't be there, but maybe we'll hit the tiles sometime in the future. Joey Hamblin, rising star of the QBS Footy Club. We're with Mr. Swag himself, Gus Michael. Now, Gussie, what's your nickname around the club?
Well, I've never copped Mr. Swag before. That's a new one. I got named in the team usually as Goose. I think like Goose Hitting. Yep. I got named as Captain Jack Sparrow after the Hollywood night. I don't think that one will stick. I don't think that'll catch on. Apart from that, yeah, there's not much else going around. My brother calls me Chief. There's no story behind that. He just pulled it out of nowhere.
Chief Michael? Oh, I don't mind. Don't mind.
It may be better so I don't have two first names. Chief being, you know what I mean?
And what's the worst thing you've been called on a football field that we can use?
Yeah, no, I don't think there's much that's appropriate for BearsTV that I've been called. I did once get threatened to have my head kicked in if I didn't stop giving this bloke at fullback a bit of the elbow, but
did you stop or did you keep going?
No, it was all talk. I gave it to him and he had nothing. He was a Wesley Collegian, so he wears purple.
There you go. So he didn't kill you in the parking lot after?
No, he had nothing, and we did him by 20 goals that day, so I think we were all right.
That's complete purple pride. Good on you boys down at the Collegians. I'm just kidding, don't hurt us. Thanks, mate. Gussie Michael.
G'day, fellas. I'm here with William Balme, our usual presenter, taking over the role for this last segment. Balme, you've been playing some good footy down at the club. Do you have any nicknames, apart from Balme, obviously, around the club?
I have a few. Some of them I am actually quite fond of, but others not so. I think I cop a bit for being a bit of an attention seeker. So in the past, I've copped a bit about my haircut and being looking like a bit of a lesbian.
It's probably a fair comment, that one.
And I think Ben Condon compared me to KD Lang, which was very nice of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard Boom being chucked around a bit. Is that just a bit of a wordplay there, playing on Balme a bit?
Similarities to Boomer Harvey, probably. No, I used to get it at high school and it stuck, so I don't know. Yeah, not bad. I don't mind that one. Yeah.
Good job. Thanks a lot, Balme. I'll let you sign off now.
Go on, mate. Are you a Kew Bears supporter?
Yeah.
Good. Who's your favourite player?
For who?
For the Kew Bears.
Kew Bears, who are they?
Mate, the best team in the world.
Really?
Yeah, do you like Andrew Brazzali?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favourite part about Andrew Brazzali? Is it his silky hands or...?
Fantastic.
Just generally fantastic? Yeah. Beautiful. And he coming to the game this Saturday?
Yeah. Fantastic.
Beautiful. You're going to have a few beers?
Fantastic.
Excellent. Thanks, mate. You're a good... He's our #1 supporter down at the Kew Bears. Cheers, mate. Have a great night.